Look out, it's the Backlog BoyZ.
Virus detected.
Download complete.
Welcome to episode 4.20 of the Backlog BoyZ podcast.
Wenzel, thanks for this zaw, brother.
God damn it. But welcome back.
That's what they call me Weed Wenzel.
Sorry for not uploading last month. We had some issues.
We actually did have a technical issue because Colt and I literally sat and recorded 18 minutes worth of a podcast.
We did, but then we realized we're both cutting out. Maybe we should stop this. And we would have kept going if I didn't say anything, probably.
Probably. So if y'all want to hear the uncut cut,
send them $5.
No, I'm just kidding. There was some pretty gnarly weather that day.
Yeah. But now
Also, we have Wenzel back.
Yeah, we have Wenzel here this time. Yeah. You gonna say it's like good to be back, or I've missed you, or I want you?
Whoa. Do I need to leave the room?
Not like a Cars fan.
Wenzel, thanks for this marijuana from the Philippines.
Yeah, thanks for this heroin.
Whoa, okay. I didn't get any of that.
Is he there? I can't tell if we should keep going.
Hold on, he messaged in the group chat. It says, tell Colt he is crazy, but he put it in the group chat with you in it.
I was trying to do a bit where I was gonna be like, I'd had to be quick because I just thought of it, but then I was like, shit, silence is going on too much. I was gonna tell Tanner Tanner needs to tell Colt that he's crazy, that Wenzel doesn't exist, that it's a figment of his imagination.
But then you put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I know. And then I also introed in the very beginning of the episode saying I'm Weed Wenzel. So
oh fuck, we're back!
Yeah, we're back, and we have a lot of news to hit you with coming up. We have the E3.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back.
E3. Yeah, welcome back, Wenzel. Oh yeah, my name's Colt. I'm pointing at you. T-word.
Wait,
whoa!
You can't fucking say that.
Wow,
I can't say your name. Yeah,
take it back.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, it's Tanner.
But yeah, we got the three muskets back, and we're ready to talk video games.
Yep, the three amigos.
Yeah, three.
We got the news from last month, and we got some news upcoming because it's not E3 anymore. It's been put out, shot in the back of the head. It's gone.
Yeah,
but
everybody knows. As we've established, E3 is dead. Oh, fuck, Cole. Oh, shit. I just remembered this. Now I can make fun of both of you. Because our recording got messed up last time, I can go in.
Oh, yeah, why not?
It's time for the Backlog BoyZ Fantasy League update.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, let's see. Currently in third place with a modest 65.7 points. Wenzel.
Which he's got 19 points waiting. He's just got to wait for Diablo 4 to come out.
Currently at 82 points. Caked Up Gamers from Outer Space 2, aka Colt. And recently taking his place on the throne. With a huge 87 points. Tanner's Hot Games. Street Fighter 6, did not realize it had a 92 on OpenCritic.
Yeah.
Cha-ching!
And looking at the rest of your games, you're fucking cleaning house.
Yeah, even with... because I'm not convinced Silk Song comes out, and I'm not even super convinced Tekken comes out, But between Final Fantasy 16 and Spider-Man and Armored Core and Pikmin 4,
You're good.
also Redfall bombing helped me a lot.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
you're just gonna destroy. I've got Starfield, Avatar, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Like a Dragon Guy. And I'm gonna do pretty good. I'm just not gonna do that good.
Wenzel, you have one game left. Lies of P. It could get 100, and you would still not currently be in first place.
Yeah. I mean, NBA 2K24. What if it's like a 10? What if it gets 10 points?
That is true. If 2K24 is the worst game of all time, Wenzel could make a hell of a comeback.
Damn. I kind of wish one of you picked Gollum so I could vote for it as my counter pick.
I forgot it was even a game when we were doing the draft.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Wenzel
You
does
know-
have 19 points pending. So actually, when Wenzel gets those 19 points, he will be in second and Colt will be in third.
Just for a
Um,
little bit.
Yeah, but I was thinking like, yeah, 19 points, I can get those, whatever. But that's how fucking losers think. You know how I could really win this? I could just kill both of you.
Yeah.
Not technically, because these are online profiles.
I could just hack your stupid account and I don't know.
Yeah, so currently Wenzel is projected to finish in third with 90.5 points. Colt is projected to finish in second with 109.27 points. I am projected to win with an astounding, honestly record-breaking 163.35 points.
Which is
Pretty
a
fucked up.
crazy discrepancy. Like,
Yeah, which is fucking insane.
like, geez, dude. Oh my god. Good for you.
Yeah.
What was your thing? If you won?
We'd
Y'all
have
got to
eat
do a
chicken
nugget
nuggets.
power hour. Y'all got to eat 60 nuggets in 60 minutes on the podcast.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm buying the nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's gonna be fun.
I'm just worried about what that's going to do to me mentally.
Y'all didn't
Physically,
even hear the physical
emotionally.
challenges involved.
But yeah,
I-
we're gonna.
I guess-
you have to give us 5 months of prep and training.
I guess we know what's going to go happen with the Fantasy League. We will still update you on it because there's a chance that somehow Tanner like shits the bed.
There technically is a chance, like if a Spider-Man gets delayed out of 2023, I think there would be a slight possibility Colt could pass me.
Because I'm still confident that Avatar is coming out this year. We'll get to what's happening there later.
Well, I'm glad one of us is.
Oh my gosh! But hey, let's get with the news. Okay, y'all cool with that?
Yeah, hey, we're cool for the summer. Y'all remember that song, Demi Lovato?
Yeah.
I just hope I do good for the box office movie stuff.
Hey, Spider-Man just had the second best domestic box office of the year,
It's
which
fucking
means it's the
Spider-Man.
first of the summer because Super Mario Brothers wasn't even on our list. So,
movie's crazy.
Barbie Oppenheimer got to go fucking dummy.
Up first on the news, we got to talk about the Redfall stuff. I know it's been a long time, old news, but Phil Spencer got on camera and apologized for making a shitty game.
So
Which
Wenzel,
is-
you were out of the country when this happened. This was international news.
Yeah, it was on CNN, and
Did you hear
Donald
about
Trump
this?
even commented on it.
Of course, I heard about this because it was such a big deal. Also, too, this is in my fantasy league, so it kind of bummed me out.
Yeah, Redfall being my counter pick. Really, man, I called that one.
God damn.
Cha-ching!
Because I was legitimately excited for it. I thought it looked pretty good, and then
I was too. I mean, I didn't think it looked good, but I had hope.
It's
But then-
Arcane. Everybody knows Arcane for making great games.
Yeah, everybody knows Arcane for making the multiplayer survival zombie game.
What?
Oh, wait. That's not them.
What? That's the Turtle Rock or whatever.
Exactly. This game was doo-doo. And even still, we're like 2 months removed from it coming out. It still sucks.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
still
great.
just.
I haven't
it's so
seen
sad.
anyone talk about it. I bet there's probably like 2 people playing it right now in the entire world.
And they refuse to play with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
fucking enemies.
Yeah, man, it does make me, because I never want like a game to. Well, okay, let me change my tune a little bit. It's not that I wanted. I never want a game to fail, especially because like people take their time to make it. And again, there's probably counter arguments to this, so just let me fucking cook for a second. But I am upset that this game was so bad that it made me physically ill. I got strep throat shortly after playing this game.
Yeah, I got some information here from a report from Jason Schreier. Arcane devs knew the game was in trouble, and they hoped that Microsoft would cancel or reboot it after they were acquired. And that Microsoft took a hands-off approach, and that 70% of the team that worked on Prey left over the course of Redfall's development.
Yeah,
That
which is
fucked.
crazy. Also, kind of a good thing we're not talking about, because that just came out within this past week.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
I hope that that Prey wasn't their last good game. I loved Prey, but like, I mean, not last good game. Fucking, oh fuck, the game with my name, Colt. He was the main
Deathloop?
character. Deathloop. Yes, that was a fun game. But I really hope that your good games are not behind them.
Yeah, it definitely feels like their next game has to be like really good, or if you're Microsoft, you're probably just like, you know what, we're sinking the studio, and y'all are just. I mean, unfortunately, this is the reality of it. Either going to get laid off, or they're just going to get absorbed into other Microsoft teams.
Yeah, they'll probably
see, that would
work
just-
on
that would just-
Skyrim too.
That would be awful because they have a good backlog of games. So
Yeah,
there's
have a
no
great
reason-
track record.
But then again, 70 people left who worked on
No,
Prey.
70%, not 70 people.
70%.
70% of your workforce. 7 out of 10
So-
people left.
So there's that. And then Phil Spencer coming on and like apologizing firsthand. So I don't know. That sucks.
Yeah,
Saying it should have never even came out.
yeah.
What in the fuck happened there for you to just now realize after it comes out? Maybe that shouldn't have come out.
Also, Phil
I mean,
Spencer
looking at it.
saying essentially that Xbox has already lost this cycle of consoles, because they're like, look, fact of the matter is, Starfield can come out, be 11 out of 10. It's not going to make you sell your PlayStation and buy an Xbox. And you're just like, fuck.
And this is the first time I've ever in my life that I've seen in the video game world, one console generation just gives up.
Yeah.
Or even have an executive be like 1-to-1, basically.
Yeah. And this is like, this isn't like a random, this is like the guy. This would be like in like Nintendo, like during the Wii or the Wii U, fucking pushing Reggie on stage and be like, you know what, guys, we fucked up.
It's real bad.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bad.
Like it's actually nuts. And then like on a podcast, but like on a fucking podcast. It's just wild, like how much like games media has changed in the last like 5 years. And it's like, now it's like you have like the head of Xbox's game division being like, yeah, even if our next exclusive is like the best game ever, you're probably not going to buy an Xbox over your PlayStation. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, you have to imagine, like, I don't know how many people within Microsoft are above Phil Spencer. I assume not many, but you would have to imagine not super thrilled after you say that on camera to real people.
Well,
I'm
don't
very
worry.
curious about how much it bombed.
Redfall?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know like the budget.
I assume we never get those numbers because it was Game Pass.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Now,
man.
budget wise, We could maybe guesstimate a little budget Reno.
Don't worry, Phil. I have the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Yeah, well, I'm still not going to play Redfall, but I do have both of those. And I would love to play a good Xbox game that has my attention. A good one. Emphasis on good.
Please?
Are you searching up the budget, Tanner?
Yeah, I was trying to find a budget. I can't find anything. I also forgot this game originally had microtransactions in it.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Well, since we're on the block for Microsoft, we might as well hit up some more Microsoft news because UK blocked the Activision and Microsoft deal
Yeah.
while the EU approved it.
Yeah, so that's also something else that I'm glad we're not talking about till now, because it apparently, I think there's going to be hearings actually this week, but I believe the UK could move as far as removing Activision from the UK entirely.
What? So they couldn't have any Activision games there?
No,
You couldn't play Overwatch?
I'm not super familiar with what that actually means. I don't know if it means stuff that's already there is grandfathered in, or if it bans entirely. But from my understanding, if that was to happen, it would block any sort of Activision thing in the United Kingdom.
Jeez, that's fucking crazy.
Those limey British fucks.
Oh,
Limey! I really like I have a quarrel with you, Watson. Not like that. Oh, you wickle bagger. Yeah, it's pretty crazy
Damn,
situation.
That's a good impression. That was
It's
such
my
a good
ancestors.
impression.
It's my ancestors. I know how to channel
God.
them.
Like, that sounds exactly like every British bitch ever.
so I've been watching a lot of Succession lately. And I say that to say this. So the show takes place in New York. They're all New Yorkian. Almost every main character from that fucking cast is European.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Tom, British.
The Culkin?
Shiv, no. Do you think fucking Kieran McCulkin is British?
No.
Or Kieran Culkin is
That's
Culkin.
why I was asking.
Yeah, no, they're not British. But Brian Cox, Scottish. It's crazy. There's too many Brits.
Taking our jobs.
Also, found out. Do y'all remember the McDonald's commercials from a few? Brian Cox, by the way, Logan Roy in Succession. Do y'all remember the McDonald's commercials a couple of years ago, where it was like the soft-spoken guy, and at the very end, it'd be like, ba 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 ba.
Yeah.
That was Brian Cox.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Also, another crazy fact: the guy that plays Connor Roy, Logan Roy's eldest son in the show, Alan Ruck, is only 10 years younger than Brian Cox. Brian Cox is 76. Alan Ruck is 66.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Yeah. Now, granted, Brian Cox looks very 76, and Alan Ruck does not look even remotely 66.
No, he
but
does
still.
not.
Age is just a number. You do listen. So you're in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Do not take that quote out of context.
Wait, what did you say?
You said something.
What did I say?
Age is just a number.
Oh, hold on. Fuck. For the olds, for the elders, for the old people. Fuck.
Look,
Fuck.
can we just go back to making fun of British people?
Okay.
Isn't that the whole point of this podcast?
Yeah, but
If we're not here talking a bit like this with our crumpets and our teas and our scones and our tea, what are we even doing?
what was the reason that the UK blocked the deal again? I can't remember.
They
Because they're a bunch of
because
redcoats.
the official thing was that they believe that the merger would monopolize specifically the cloud gaming space too much in the UK.
That's fucking stupid, but whatever.
Well, also from what I've learned, nobody outside of people just really deep in the gaming sphere knows what cloud gaming is.
Yeah, I feel like the average person just wants to have it as quick as
Okay.
possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would even assume the average video game player today does not know what cloud gaming really is.
And if
Like,
they
I
did,
think,
they probably wouldn't want to use it.
yeah, like I think people know what the cloud is. Like people are like, oh, but also most people will just assume the cloud is owned by Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the
Too, and
thing.
it's only tied to your phone.
Think about this. Who's funded cloud gaming the most?
I don't know.
The royal family.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Follow the money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as the queen is looking up from hell, trying to kill anybody coming for her dead throne, just remember, soon enough, you will not be able to play Overwatch in the United Kingdom.
And to be
But
really
she won't be in
sad.
hell for too long because they're going to try to upload her consciousness to the cloud.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I remember hearing that.
And when they finally ban Overwatch from the UK, they're going to execute Tracer with a gun.
Yep.
And you know what? I wouldn't cry.
Do you
Because I
think
find her fucking
Do you
annoying.
think the royal family will give Elon Musk the Queen's, let's just call it neural fluid, for simplicity's sake? And will they let Elon Musk put the Queen's memories and thoughts into a monkey, and we have Monkey Queen?
Yes,
I really hope that happens.
I hope, but also
I will do a complete 180 on Elon Musk.
You know, I have a.
I will buy.
I have a.
This is my promise. I will buy a Twitter Blue subscription if he puts the Queen into the monkey, and the monkey
You know,
lives.
I have an intrusive thought, and I don't know if I should say it, but
You probably shouldn't, but go for it.
It's probably pretty funny. So I was gonna say, you know what? Don't you say neuro juices? Call it what it is. Pussy juices.
It's
Wow.
not nearly as bad as I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Damn,
okay,
Wenzel,
good.
I can't believe you wasn't going to say that.
thought it was too
Editor's
far.
note: cut.
I thought it was too far. I don't know. Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah,
with that,
that's
though?
too far. That's too far out of the. I have heard some of the most insane comments come out of both of your mouths in the last 6 years doing podcasts, and you think saying pussy juice crosses a line?
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Y'all have anything to say about this Activision acquisition shit?
Dude, I wish I could stop fucking hearing about it. It seems like it takes over the news cycle about once every 2 weeks, and then for 3 days you have a bunch of people that don't know fucking any. At least I know a little bit about business, but you have people that know jack shit about business being like, "Well, why aren't they just letting us?" And like it fucking kill the deal or don't. But like at this point, like even if everything starting today was to go through as planned, like the actual merger wouldn't be official until next year, over 2 years after the acquisition was announced, which is fucking nuts.
Yeah, and the longer it goes on, it's only hurting the actual businesses that they want to acquire. With fucking
Yeah.
Bobby Kotick going on there saying like there was never any harassment at Blizzard. It just never happened, or not Activision slash Blizzard. They
Yeah.
said it just didn't happen. There's no harassment. It's exactly like that bit in Avatar: The Last Airbender that there is no. I can't remember. There is no embossing.
There's no. Oh yeah, there's no. Oh my God, what did they say?
I can't
There's no-
remember.
Jesus Christ. Okay, pause the podcast. There is no war. I think.
I
No
think there's
war?
no war. Maybe. Either way, it's exactly like that. Fuck you,
There's
Bobby
no war in
Kotick.
Bossing Say. Yeah.
It blows my mind because this is like hurting. It's definitely hurting Microsoft and Sony from like the people's perspective of people that are paying like half attention, because like the whole point it really went under investigation to begin with was because Sony was like, actually this monopolizes the gaming space too much, which is kind of true. But then also you have Microsoft just releasing like shit game after shit game while they're trying to trying to get this merger.
I don't
Like,
have
and
any
Phil
good
Spencer-
hopes of
Th-
them buying it.
They
And Phil
have
Spencer saying Sony's trying to stop us from having any good games.
Yeah, and you have Phil Spencer saying, well, Sony's stopping this, and Sony's like, well, if we don't have Call of Duty, the PlayStation's over. It's just people saying so much insane shit, and then you have Phil Spencer be like, you know what, we will commit to putting Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch for the next 10 years, which
What
doesn't
the fuck?
fucking make sense because the Switch is about to be gone anyways. But it's fucking dumb. It's fucking stupid. Nobody is coming out on the other end of this besides Nintendo because they're staying the fuck out of it. But nobody is coming out looking good in this. Like, even by the time if the merger is killed or it goes through, I feel like people that have paid attention to it are just gonna be like, whatever. Like, it's just gonna come down to that. Like, at the end of the day, people only care about this. Like, am I gonna get Elder Scrolls 6 on Game Pass? Also, when does Elder Scrolls 6 come out? Also, am I gonna be alive when Elder Scrolls 6 come out? Also, is my current Xbox console going to be able to fucking handle Elder Scrolls 6? Or are y'all spending too much time and resources on other shit people don't fucking care about? It blows my mind.
So when is Fallout New Vegas 2 going to happen?
Yeah.
Fallout 5 happening. I need a new Fallout game.
Cool. Hey, fun fact, Fallout 5 won't happen until after Elder Scrolls 6, which we know is barely in fucking development to begin with.
I know.
I will be well into my 30s when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, and that is a fucking promise.
Damn, I'll be in my 50s.
I just don't.
Sorry,
personally, I don't want the deal to go through. I really don't. I just want it to stop.
I do think the deal I do think if this deal goes through, it sets a bad precedent because I don't see what stops Sony from going out and just doing it with another company. Now, I don't think there's really a fish the size of Activision Blizzard that Sony could reasonably acquire left. Really?
They could get Capcom and Square Enix. If they get Capcom and Square Enix, I feel like that would be pretty fucked up.
I feel like Capcom and Square Enix together probably would have like the same weight. But there's been rumors about Sony buying Capcom for fucking 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
I need those rumors to shut up and put a new rumor that turns out to be true, and that is that Sony's going to buy Konami.
Actually, everybody wins that.
That's also been a rumor for a long time. But also, remember the rumor, and we'll get to this a little bit later because this kind of adds fuel to the fire about Microsoft buying Sega. Like, that has been a rumor.
I really don't want that to happen
forever. And then if you believe like one of really the only like Summer Games Fest week leaks that we have so far, if it's is apparently Microsoft's going to show off the Persona 3 remake at their conference, which it was Atlas.
Colt doesn't want Sega to be acquired by Microsoft. Do you still think the Sega Genesis has a chance?
Yes, I do.
Colt still has a Master System plugged up in his room.
Yeah. But I really just don't want the fucking Persona games to be locked behind a fucking Xbox.
I mean, at this point, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm older, but I'm just like, I get that each console has to have their exclusives made by first-party studios. But I think buying all these studios to make them first-party studios is eventually going, and maybe not even soon, but I do think it will eventually hurt the business in a way that it's going to become very, I don't know. It's going to be very samey. I think we're going to get a lot, and don't get me wrong, we're still getting great games today. We probably have a bigger volume of great games coming out yearly now than even 10 years ago. But it seems like, especially with like the push of like, what if we could make games kind of like prestige TV dramas, and then we can sell the rights to these games to TV studios and make prestige TV dramas. I feel like that is at least where the big budget games, obviously you're always going to have your indies and stuff, but I feel like that is kind of the direction your big budget stuff is going towards.
Yeah, that's a pretty sizable trajectory. It's just funny that Sony did it with The Last of Us, and The Last of Us succeeded, and Microsoft did that with Halo, and Halo tanked so fucking hard.
Yeah.
I just need Microsoft to work what they have currently in their possession, which they have fucking tons of studios that they own. They just need to make good games there to where more people are confident with them with anyone else. Like they should make good games before they buy other people, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
and two, games that shouldn't, like, Microsoft's most reliable good game right now is like the Forza series.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, those games are really fucking good. But like
They don't appeal to a lot of people.
a racing game, a driving simulator is not your mass appeal game. You know what is a mass appeal game? Halo. And it really shit the bed. And even the fucking rollout for Halo Infinite shit the bed.
It's
they were
still
like,
bad.
It's still like actively like not great. And then you have stuff that Microsoft announced 5 years ago, and I get it. COVID slowed a lot of stuff down. But we're halfway through 2023 now. Like, how long can you use? Because if you look at these big companies, yes, they locked it down. They did not lock down for 3 fucking years. They locked down for about 6 months, and some of it still work from home. But you can't still use slowing production down for 6 months in 2020. Oh, well, the COVID. Like you can't rely on that as a crutch forever. Like eventually, you do just have to start making good products and building up your customer base. I don't want to say building up your customer base because obviously the Xbox still sells well, but like you have to get their loyalty back because shit. All of my friends had Xbox 360s, and then they fumbled the launch of the Xbox One so hard. I could not name you one person I knew that had an Xbox One at launch because everybody went to PlayStation 4.
The only people I knew that had an Xbox One in my friends, it would be Wenzel, but that was years after it launched, and you.
Yeah, I got mine years after it launched.
Yeah, so nobody got anything at launch, and
yeah,
the only person I know that got something at launch or that got it at launch was my cousin because he's an Xbox, diehard fanboy.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only person I know. One person.
And then, we all got Xboxes this generation pretty close to launch.
It's because the promises of all these studios
the
they're
promises. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And here we are almost 3 years later. These consoles came out in 2020, 3 years later.
And they don't have any fucking games.
There's nothing. And now, don't get me wrong. Game Pass is fantastic. Arguably, Game Pass is what makes it worth having an Xbox. But everybody doesn't want Game Pass. Some people buy 4 games a year and play those games all year with their friends. That's shit you got to do. That's why Halo not doing great, really, drove a stake in it. You gotta, fuck. You just gotta make games, and I know it's easier said than done, but you gotta make games people want to fucking play.
Well, that's the thing too, is that also too, there's stuff on Game Pass that is brand new that came out that's actually pretty good, but they're just not talking about it. They're barely talking about any of that.
They're smaller indie teams that
Exactly.
they did trailers for maybe a year or two ago, but they don't do anything else with it.
Look at it. The most successful game on Xbox this year, as far as from a critic perspective and got people talking perspective, was Hi-Fi Rush. Far and away the most positively talked about Xbox game this year.
Yes.
It fucking stealth dropped. They literally showed the trailer and said, and this is coming out today. And it was a very well-made game. You can listen to Colt and I talk about it for 2.5 hours on this very feed. But you can't just have one game like that a year.
Yeah,
and you can't do that with every game.
And then also, too, like Colt said, just use the studios that you have to make games. And, yes, stop acquiring, use the studios, do quality control.
Please.
I don't know, again, like Tanner said, it's easier said than done, but at the same time, you'll see these projects that they'll show you, and they're just what the fuck? These are just, I'm sorry, but some of them are just, mid, or I'm just this would have appealed probably to people a decade ago.
Just listen to some of these studios that Microsoft currently has in their possession. And for simplicity's sake, I won't even fucking mention anything under the Activision Blizzard banner. So they own all of ZeniMax, which includes Bethesda, ZeniMax Online Studios, id, Arcane, Tango Gameworks. And then you have they have Rare. They own 343. They have the Coalition. They own fucking Mojang.
Yep.
Ninja Theory, Playground Games, fucking Undead Labs that did State of Decay, fucking Obsidian, Double Fine. I mean, they have all this shit.
I just thought about it, and like Rare hasn't released anything of note in the last like 15 years.
Well, Sea of Thieves is pretty big from my understanding. Like the people that play Sea of Thieves really play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I know that, but other than that, what's going on?
Yeah, it's definitely like a, and like they have the ability, they have all these IP like already. I mean, we saw the Fable teaser 5 years ago. Now, granted, there are rumors that they're reintroducing Fable this year. That's great. Fable still is not like a massively appealing game to a lot of people. Like, I think it is to us.
Yeah, I mean, not anymore. I mean, Fable 1 to 3 though, those really popped off when they did, and now we're so far removed from that time that now it's like it's tough. It's going to be tough to get the older generation who played it back on it, and there's going to be even tougher to get a new generation to even care about it.
Yeah, and then like Gears, but like another huge one. They could go back to old ones. It fucking like I'm sorry, like I get this is barking up a weird tree, but like you cannot tell me how do you not release a Banjo-Kazooie game after they put fucking Banjo and Kazooie in Smash? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they just did not touch Banjo-Kazooie at all. And it's not like we're overflowing with third person platformer or 3D platformers. We're not. There's not really that many 3D platformers of note. Those are considered
there's none on
PlayStation 2 generation thing. Yeah. But now like Mario and Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation and Nintendo have their fucking primo best fucking 3D platformers there is. And Xbox is over here wanking.
Yeah. Fuck, even Astrobot.
Yeah, that's another primo.
Yeah, fucking great game. Xbox has nothing in the genre. I don't know. It is mind blowing, and like it's definitely coming to the point where like, how are we talking about Xbox in 10 years? Because like it definitely seems like if you do not correct, I mean, granted, Xbox could technically pivot and just go to like, hey, you know what? We're going to offer you a box. You're going to be able to get Game Pass on it. You're going to be able to play all these old games. Every whatever, there's more games added to it. We take some games. It's fucking Netflix for video games, whatever. They could pivot to that, but like they can't, because like Redfall lost a fuck ton of money.
Oh yeah,
like I mean, there's no way it didn't. And even something like Halo Infinite, I'm sure Halo Infinite has made money. I'm sure it did not make anywhere near what they needed it to make. So it's crazy. Like they had the Halo TV show, which that's a whole other thing because like there's talks that Paramount is going to shutter their streaming service because it's losing $1 billion a quarter because nobody knows it exists.
What?
So, yeah. The Paramount lost $1 billion, had $1 billion loss. Quarter 1, 2023.
Jesus Christ. It sounds like they're going to have to be bought by another streaming service, which is not another good thing.
Maybe Microsoft.
God damn it. Oh,
which is like, the thing is like you say that the reason behind that is that people don't know it exists. It's like, well, Jesus, who's doing the, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Who's doing the marketing for it? Great fucking point, Wenzel. It doesn't make any sense.
Because like, why? And then again, too, with Microsoft and their games, I mean, they have a bunch of independent, smaller games on that Game Pass that are gems. It's like, just just talk about those games, show
Yeah.
them off, market
Yeah.
them better, like
Yeah.
tell people about them, and then guess what? Put into money into more games like that.
Yeah, because honestly, like we can talk about Hi-Fi Rush being a great game all day long. Fact of the matter is, it had no marketing. I mean, it was all word of mouth. They literally
Yep.
showed it at a little at a conference and said, "Hey, it's coming out now."
And it
And-
wasn't even a huge conference that a lot of people were watching. I
No,
didn't
it
even
was
know it was happening.
like a little Xbox showcase they did at the beginning of the year. What else that came out on Game Pass? Pentiment is another one, but again, super small game. Like in the grand scheme of, it's not a quote unquote AAA title. It's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really bizarre because that a game like that, even though it's considered indie or small, it's like 20 hours long and it's a big game that had a lot of work put into it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like it's not
exactly.
a AAA title, and
Yep.
and even then though, their AAA titles aren't like they don't have. I mean, they have a lot of work, but it's very clear there's no control. Like
Yeah, there's no there's like no quality. Like nobody's going in with the fine-tooth comb and being like, "Oh, this is a problem." But let me tell you, for a game like Redfall, you really didn't need a fine-tooth comb. You just needed fucking eyes.
Yeah.
yeah,
you just
you
needed to play that game.
You needed you needed your eyes and your hands. I need to be like, maybe we shouldn't put this out yet.
Yeah, like say what you will about the Suicide Squad game, I am glad that there was at least the foresight. They were like, you know what? We cannot launch this game in the state it's in, and we're pushing it back a whole calendar year.
Yeah.
And please do not make us eat these words, because do not let it be bad.
And it could be bad. It could still be bad. But
I don't want it to be, because
I don't want it to be either.
I think there's a lot. See, okay, here's the thing. We have a lot of great game ideas. Why can't we pop off with these? Why can't we influence or do something? Because Jesus Christ, there's fucking games that they show off that are just like, this looks stupid. This looks bad. This would have been fine maybe, again, decades ago, or it just doesn't work now. Like, but
there's simply some stuff that just doesn't.
I know I'm talking a lot of hype about us, but let me tell you, me, Colt, and Tanner come up with some great ass game ideas, and we have said them on the podcast, and you better not fucking steal them. But we said
Simpsons
them, and
versus
I'm like,
Family Guy.
Oh shit! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Don't say that. Damn it! That was our big idea.
Don't ask
Decided
how
to
we're
get the
getting it right.
That was the moneymaker. Okay, but really though, that's actually a great idea. Remember that.
Off mic.
But no, I'm just like, we'll talk about it, because there's some games that we're gonna talk about that were shown recently that I'm just like, this looks kind of boring. I don't care about this. And
I know exactly what game you're talking about, because I'm about to bold it on the dock.
Yep.
okay,
But hey,
yep,
we'll get
that's
there. We'll get there.
That's exactly it. Wow.
We should continue on, because we can shit on Microsoft every
We've talked
day.
so much about this.
It's not just this episode. It's pretty much every episode we've ever released. We're mad at Microsoft. But hey,
I mean,
why?
also too, these two things are some of the biggest things that happened recently. So
Yes.
Also, it comes from a place of love. It's not like we're like, oh, you're Sony.
Oh, yeah.
Backlog Boys are Sony ponies. We all own fucking Xboxes. We want to play stuff on our Xbox.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I've played my Xbox maybe 4 times this year.
I have not turned my Xbox on since I beat Hi-Fi Rush.
I have not turned my Xbox on since I beat Scorn. So, and I have a backlog of games I want to play on there. I haven't.
Let's hit some more news. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon finally gets a release date of August 25th, 2023. Super soon. Like, holy shit, so soon. I've
that's
already
like
pre-ordered
2.5
it.
months from now.
I know people are like anti-pre-order, but it's FromSoft. Like, if there's anyone making a quality game, it's FromSoft, and you're safe if you pre-order a game from them.
Yeah, I'm
buying that Mechie day one. Have I played Elden Ring yet? Nope.
You still own it.
I do. Armored Core 6, I will own. Will I play it when I get it?
Why not?
Don't ask me how much I've played Tears of the Kingdom. We'll get there.
seen. Okay.
But yeah, very excited for that. Glad it got a release date.
Modern Warfare 3? Question mark. November 10th, 2023? Question mark. Developed by Sledgehammer Games, apparently.
Question mark?
Question mark?
Well, this would be the legit. If this is true, I've thought
Question mark?
previously that it would be a DLC. I thought it'd be like a full-on like expansion.
Yeah, I didn't think the next major Call of Duty game would be coming out this year. I thought they were gonna skip a year or something.
And plus, it's developed by Sledgehammer Games. Don't get me wrong; they've made some good Call of Duty games in the past. It's just, it feels wrong to have them develop a game that's been strictly developed by fucking Infinity Ward.
Do you think maybe it started as an expansion and they added so much stuff they were like, well, fuck, this is Modern Warfare 3?
Probably.
Also, too, I kind of trust Sledgehammer to make a good story. Am I right about that?
They make good story. I really liked Advanced.
Which Call of Duties are Sledgehammers?
Advanced Warfare with Kevin Spacey and World War II.
What about Infinite Warfare?
Infinite Warfare was Infinity Ward.
Was it?
Yeah, the people that made Modern Warfare.
Why can't I? I know they made fucking Modern Warfare. Jesus.
Fuck. I mean, it feels weird that we're getting a numbered Modern Warfare again a year after Modern Warfare 2, though.
Yeah, I feel like we need a Black Ops game to buffer. I would love to have another game in the Black Ops universe because
we're never barely gonna get another game in the Black Ops universe.
Fucking Vietnam or anything like that.
We're never
like a game. Hear me out. It's Call of Duty, but say they're wearing some sort of armor. Maybe call them Trojans. Spartans is a little on the nose, but maybe call them Trojans. Give them guns. Put them in space. Maybe they're fighting over a big space ring. There's some aliens.
Oh yeah,
call it Oval.
Maybe one alien race is maybe called Earthquake, like named after a natural disaster. Your natural disasters. You have floods. You have earthquakes, mudslides. Maybe an alien race named Mudslide.
And the higher ranked enemies,
aliens.
We'll call them top Gs.
We'll call them top Gs, and then the lower ranks we'll call them peasants.
Yeah,
and it'll be called the Ring.
Yeah, and maybe you have an AI person. I'm thinking maybe a red, scantily clad lady. Maybe her name is Red Tana.
Fuck, we're sold.
And then the main guy, who's a Trojan, his name is Leviticus.
Oh, okay. Maybe there's a number that's also a very loosely based biblical reference. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know if any fucking.
We can end then Halo all fucking day.
Whoa! We're not talking about Halo.
Oh yeah, the Ring. We can end then the Ring all fucking day. I just want a good Call of Duty games, and I really was hoping that it would take a 2-year break because that would help the quality even more. But whatever.
I would like I know Colt didn't really like Cold War too much. I would like Cold War 2. I don't know why.
I like the story. It's just the multiplayer was lacking, in my opinion.
See, I thought the multiplayer was so fun.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call, everybody. Hello?
Mr. President?
Phil Spencer? You're listening? Oh my God. You tapped my computer and you're listening to the 25 billion?
What?
Oh my God. Guys, we just sold the Ring to Microsoft.
Oh my God.
$25 billion deal pending approval in the UK.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. I'm getting a call now too.
That's weird. I didn't hear your phone, but
I'm getting a call too. What's that? My mom?
What's that? It's the UK? I can't understand what they're saying, but that deal ain't going through.
Oh no!
My mom just told me to feed the dog.
Oh no!
Oh no, not the dog. Don't feed
I've
him.
hinged the last 2.5 minutes of my life on this deal going through. And now you're here to tell me that just because it didn't come with tea and scones, that the UK is blocking Microsoft acquiring the very original Ring gaming franchise featuring Leviticus.
Nicolas Cage is going to be in Dead by Daylight.
That was
That's a
really
cool-
good.
We've only covered 4 things.
Hey, that's what happens. You get us rowdy boys in a room after we haven't hung out because some of us are out of the country smuggling drugs into a country.
God damn it! Don't say that. Don't ever say that.
We have to get the energy out.
But Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight. I don't play the game, but I think that's really cool. I'm not sure if he's playing a character or he's just himself.
Is he a murderer or is he one of like the survivor characters?
I don't know.
I do know he's voicing everything. Like an interview came out and like he does all his grunts. It's all him. He recorded dialogue for, which I think is really fucking cool. So
Yeah. Let me see real quick.
Obviously, everybody here huge fan of Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I'm a very big fan of that dude. He's funny.
Yeah, he's a survivor, and his name's just Nick.
Very cool.
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Nicholas is hard to spell.
Yeah,
Is there an H in it? Nobody ever really knows.
There isn't. But yeah, that's Nicolas Cage Dead by Daylight. We got some Overwatch 2 news here from Overwatch 2 live stream. Okay,
Welcome to the Overwatch 2 segment of the week.
There was some very bad, sad news for some people out there. The PvE was canceled.
The whole reason Overwatch 2 was made.
Which is fucking crazy. I think it's stupid, but I'm not as hurt as nearly as everyone else because I'm kind of glad that it relaunched because it actually got me interested in playing it again.
Yeah.
Because if it didn't relaunch, I would probably not be playing Overwatch at least as much as I do now. No, I'd probably never play it again if they didn't relaunch it.
Yeah, probably same. I probably would have never touched it again.
Which is like a scary thought because I love playing it.
Yeah, I fucking love Overwatch.
Wenzel, the fucking tone you took, which is fucking terrifying. I don't even want to think about not playing Overwatch. I'd rather kill myself than never play Overwatch again. Are you serious? I want to be Tracer. What about Mercy?
I'm already Winston.
Especially the shit we went through the other night. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Are we about to get Overwatch 2 on the ground report?
Why not?
Sure.
The last night was hell. People in a competitive, they're either super chill or demons from hell that just want to like bully you.
Yeah. There was one game. It was close to the last, I want to say. It was probably the most frustrating one because so in the first part of the game, we were doing pretty bad, sadly. And I had to I knew I had to change my tactics. I can't remember if Colt changed, but I had to change heroes. And so we're getting to the second part of the game. And then as soon as we come in, one of our healers, I won't say his name on here, but he's like,
yeah, don't.
No, I'll say it. His name was Samurai. Fuck you. But anyway, he was like, he literally goes into the whole like, match chat, and he's like, report our tank and both of our DPS. Like, and immediately,
who was he hoping to report him? That's 3/5 of the team.
Everyone in the lobby.
Everybody in the lobby. He was telling everybody in the lobby to report our tank and both of our DPS, which is me and Colt. And everybody, I go, what? And Colt's like, why? And then people are saying like, why? Like, and he's like, for intentionally feeding. And it's just like, I literally typed a message. It didn't get censored, luckily, because I spaced it out, but I said, eat a dick. and he's literally saying, like, you guys' damage numbers are so bad, you are intentionally feeding them. Like, okay. And literally, I can't remember what Colt said, but I remember what I said. I was just so mad. And then he's like, dude, you're Bastion. I literally type in, I just swapped, you fucking idiot, if you've been paying attention to the game. Like, he just goes on and on.
Yeah,
and then the people,
I was just telling him, like, you need to fucking chill out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just,
Colt,
like, it's a fucking game.
Yeah, Cole was telling him, like, we're not intentionally feeding them. That's not what this is. And people, I'm pretty sure people on the enemy team were talking, saying, like, no, we're not doing that. Like, what? Like nobody's on his side. And then at the very end of the game, I'm pretty sure what did I say? Did I say fuck you, samurai? I can't remember. But I was just so mad.
Man, I'm just listening to this, and you two could have done Normandy. Normandy couldn't do that.
What? What?
Normandy.
I know.
Y'all could have been in World War II. Get a World War II vet on Overwatch.
And then there was
Also, too,
another game where a guy was
won
like,
that game, by the way.
yeah, we did. And it was because of us. We carried. And there was another game where a guy was like, you guys fucking suck. Our DPSers are ass.
See, I like the games y'all tell me about where somebody is playing as like somebody and they're like, man, I hope somebody milks me soon. That's funny.
Those do happen.
Those do happen, but last night did not.
Nobody was horny.
Yeah.
Everybody was too serious.
It was
probably because it
hell.
was.
I did tell that second guy that I was fucking his mom.
Whoa!
Oh shit! That was also. There was one match too where this one guy, our tank, was being like a dick or whatever. So it was like everybody was kind of trashing on each other. It was a free for all basically.
Everyone hated everyone. It was pretty fucked up.
It was pretty fucked up. And but me and Colt both told the tank guy, we were like, "You're a virgin."
yeah, we did.
We kept saying he was a virgin.
Classic.
And it was just so funny. And he kept saying, like, bro, you're 12-12. You're not even. And I was like, and?
He was getting diffed by the enemy tank.
But 12-12 is even.
Well, I mean, not to him, apparently.
They're numbers. You can't just fucking decide.
Yeah, and he was like, you're not even. Like, okay. So I like literally he would be calling out stats. And I'd be like, and? What are you gonna do? And he was being fucking diffed by the enemy tank. Oh my god. And then there was another game where our tank was called Makima. So me and Cole were having a little fun being like, oh yeah, bark, 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 wolf, wolf, wolf. And then one guy was just like, you guys are being weird or something. Shut up. Or no, he was like, you can't have fun in this match. And then one guy's like, I agree, kill all furries.
Interesting.
And then it got to the point to where our Makima guy was just being a dick. He was being so mean. And then whenever me and Colt try to say something to him, the enemy team was like, you guys just need to shut up. You guys are terrible. Just stop playing.
Wow, Overwatch 2 is super fun and I love it.
Yeah, that's been our Overwatch 2 on the ground report.
Yeah, we've got upcoming seasons. PvE was canceled.
Maybe I'll play again.
Yeah, it's a really fun time, and you just don't play with us for some fucking reason. I'm at 300 and something hours played.
Yeah, I'm 200 and something, 260. Life Weaver's not too bad and competitive.
Yeah, but his healing's still ass.
There was one guy that was playing him in one of our games. He did the best healing in the whole lobby. It was like over 10,000.
Yeah, but it's still not satisfying to use. I'm not a big fan of using his heal. Either way, on to next news bit. We got Mortal Kombat 1 out September 19th, 2023. Woo! Which it's called Mortal Kombat 1, but it's a complete redo. They're starting over from the beginning. Not for story reasons. They're just completely rebooting this shit.
No, it is for story reasons.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, at the end of 11, old fucking dude reset the universe.
Yeah, I was about to say there was like a bunch of time stuff related with the last one.
Yeah, the main canonical ending of 11, dude resets the fucking universe. So,
spoilers. I thought it was just rebooting because they just wanted to start over.
Nope.
Either way,
you're wrong.
Mortal Kombat 1's restarting.
I'm excited because of the rumored first fighter pass with allegedly the rumors are Homelander, Omni-Man, and Peacemaker.
Yeah.
So,
If
Ah,
that
that's
happens,
crazy.
If that
this
happens.
game, ooh, that'd be beast mode.
yeah, I would be really, because I'm pretty sure, was it not a few years ago that Ed Boon and the cast of The Boys like had a whole conversation on Twitter talking about, it's like, yeah, we would love a Boys video game. So I imagine if we get Homelander, it'd be like Anthony's Homelander. Like he would probably go in for face scans and stuff.
Yeah, I
So,
really hope that's the case if they do.
yeah. So, and John Cena is weird enough. I think he would go into for face scans as Peacemaker. So yeah, that'd be real. I'm really excited for Mortal Kombat. Also, somebody on Twitter pointed out, this was supposed to be Mortal Kombat 12. Space out. Mortal Kombat 1, 2. The second Mortal Kombat 1.
Ah,
Wow.
funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. Gamer Fuel has returned. Well, it's not back yet, but
Yeah,
it's coming back this fall.
Returning this fall. Arguably the most important piece of news we will talk about this year.
The UK tried to cancel it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I will drink it, even though I don't really drink regular sodas anymore. Besides that Sprite Lemonade Legacy, why there's not a zero sugar version of it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna get a cavity, and I'm not going to the dentist. You can't. Make me, Mom. Yep.
Brush your teeth.
No.
Can't make me do
Okay.
that either.
All right.
Very happy Gamer Fuel's returning. Put Master Chief button.
Yeah, we want Microsoft. First rule of coming back, getting our trust back. Put Halo 3 Master Chief on all Gamer Fuel.
naked. Please.
I would like Cortana on one of them.
Naked.
Shit.
But we got some more news hitting you with. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out. Turns out it's one of the best games ever made.
Pretty bad.
It's okay. Room's kind of split on it.
I fucking love it. I'm currently at least 80 hours into it.
Holy
because
shit, I'm like 4.
The Switch
I'm
does
like
not
10.
count hours
like
accurately.
it.
Wenzel's just lying.
yeah. I'm the devil.
And
Wow, that
it's genuinely probably, I mean, depending on how this ending is, it could be my favorite game of all time. It's genuinely
wow.
a fantastic experience. It's the best open world experience I've ever had.
Yes.
Fucking love it. It's just so fun to explore. I would actually, if Street Fighter 6 and Diablo 4 wasn't already out right now, I probably wouldn't have beaten it so quickly, and I'd still be exploring stuff because I had to rush to. I'm not even beating it yet, and I just feel like I rushed a little bit at the end, even though I'm 80 hours in, have almost all the map uncovered. It's
Yeah, that's
fucking
definitely an
fantastic.
insane sentence to say. That only an insane person that should be locked up in prison should say, saying that you rushed an 80-hour game. But yeah, from a pure game making perspective, it's one of the most impressive things ever. Like, I don't understand how that game doesn't make my Switch go boom.
Yeah, especially with all the building that you can do, the
Yeah.
mechanics that they have for the physics. Holy shit! The people at Nintendo, they're fucking magicians.
Yeah, they have some fucking straight up. I wouldn't even say magician. I would say sorcerers.
Yeah,
Of
and
the
they
dark
cooked
arts.
up a fantastic game.
Are we saying the devil worked on this?
I'm not
Yes.
saying he didn't.
It's possible.
That's
Doctor
for sure.
Strange?
It's possible.
I could buy that. I could definitely buy that.
Harry
But
Potter?
it definitely deserves its
No. He's canceled.
fucking 96 on Open Critic.
Yeah, literally. I mean, we can't go too. I mean, because Colt's really the only one that has really gotten into the meat and bones. I'm still just dicking around. I'm like 4 or 5 hours in, and I'm still like in the first area dicking around. I will not beat this game for another 12 months at least, if ever. But one day we will have a full sit down and talk about this game, just because it is. It's a. From Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom, to me, feels like what the team for Spider-Verse did from Into the Spider-Verse to Across the Spider-Verse. Like the first one, everybody's like, this is game-changing. This is mind-melting. Oh my God, my brain's about to explode. And then the sequel comes out and you're like, oh my God, that first one was awesome, but this second one literally just turned me inside out and scraped all my teeth off and force-fed me my teeth. It is blowing my fucking mind.
I say expect there to be a lot of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom clones in the future, but
they already kind of are.
I mean,
Breath of the Wild.
Like there's Genshin, but like it's not the same. It's a gotcha bullshit.
Phoenix.
Pokemon.
Phoenix.
That Phoenix Uprising, that Ubisoft game that was
that was a okay fine clone.
Yeah. I don't think Sonic Frontiers is made without Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's true. It's just
honestly, I don't even think Pokemon goes into the direction it does without Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
like, Wenzel said that jokingly, but
no, I did not say it jokingly. I meant
Wenzel said it very jokingly. He sent me
Arceus Legends and Scarlet and Violet very much have Breath of the Wild. Inspired things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. Fantastic game. So I guess we're ready to hit on Tanner's points on here. So
I just have two little points. First of all, one of the best games this year released on Apple Arcade called What the Car, made by the same developers as What the Golf. It is stupidly creative. I've almost beaten it. I'm like 5-6 hours into it on Apple Arcade, which is like $5 a month. You could pay the $5, literally play it for a month. You will beat it because I haven't played it in like 2 weeks at this point. But it's fucking incredible. Like it's everything that made What the Golf good, but it's better. So that's cool. Definitely check that out. But also, prior to Tears of the Kingdom coming out, I had to upgrade my little switcheroo. So I got one of those neat little Switch OLEDs, specifically the Tears of the Kingdom edition. Let me just say, if there's not a new Switch coming out next year, I would maybe suggest people buy an OLED, because especially if you're like a primarily handheld player like I am, the screen difference is night and day. Like it looks like I'm watching video on a Motorola Razr on my original Switch. This OLED feels like an iPhone in comparison. The battery life is noticeably better. And it just runs stuff run good. Stuff run good. Also, literally my wife picked it up. She was like, this is cool. And then ordered herself one. So now we have 4 Nintendo Switches in the house in total.
She has her own OLED?
Yes.
Fuck nice.
Yeah, she just got the white OLED. I have the actual Tears of the Kingdom OLED.
I mean, the white one's nice.
Yeah, oh no, it looks super clean. It's really cool.
Well, hell yeah. That's actually every single topic we had. We kind of rushed through some of it because we have a lot more. But that's everything we were planning to talk about on 420 last month. Episode 4.20. But now it's in this one. So we should hit you up with some real big news. The summer of games is hitting, and PlayStation has already shown us some stuff at their May PlayStation Showcase, which was the first showcase in what? 2 years?
Their first actual showcase, yeah, in like 2 years. Like not a state of play. It was specifically a showcase.
Yes. And its length showed that it was like 2 hours, I think.
No, it was like an hour 5.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was hour 5. It was a long showcase. And Wenzel made the list here, and he said that some good and a lot of mid. I don't agree that there's a lot of mid. I think there's actually a handful of games.
Yeah, there's a lot of mid. I didn't even put everything on here.
I mean, you got like, I'd say 90% of the stuff on here, and I did add a few things.
Yeah.
I added probably like two things. I added 2 things on here.
I would say the good was very good. I do agree with Wenzel's point.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
A lot of the stuff was very, like, maybe not mid, but stuff I could not give a lesser of a fuck about. There's even stuff on this list that y'all probably care about that I could not give a less of a fuck about.
I just had to put a lot of the most notable stuff because they are notable. Also for Colt's sake. Jesus.
What the fuck did you say to me?
Because I know he'd cry if I didn't.
Damn.
We might as well get into the games. They started off with a game called Fair Game Money Sign. This was just pure CG. It looks like a heist battle royale game where you're each trying to rob a certain place, but you are fighting other squads trying to rob. Pure CG. It was nothing gameplay related. I feel nothing towards this, but since it's an online like battle royale type situation, I'm not interested in this.
Yeah, but Colt says that, but he won this on here. So
no, I didn't. I didn't even add it.
This is
I had
one
to
of the
search it
games-
up because I
this is
forgot
one
what
of
it
the
was.
games that he thought was like, he was like, that's not mid.
There's
Damn.
Helldivers 2. That's a new game that's coming out. It's a sequel to famous Helldivers. First one, extremely difficult. They gave it for PS Plus years ago. I like the aesthetic, the idea, but it was so fucking hard. But this looked pretty sick. It's third person now instead of top down like Diablo. And I think that's actually a pretty good change to the gameplay. And it'd probably make it easier to actually play and control now. And it's got me more interested in it than if it
Also,
was a top down.
Whenever I saw this game, I just thought it's a cross between Starship Troopers and ODST.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the first one was.
Because the ODST are called Hell Jumpers and the Helldivers kill bugs. I literally thought this was going to be a Starship Trooper game. I almost got excited, but then it wasn't. And I was like, damn, that sucks.
I thought it was Earth Defense Force at first.
I did too.
That's fair.
But I can see it doing pretty well. I hope it does well because it looks cool. Next up, we got Immortals of Avium. It's I think Ubisoft's, like, their indie set. No, it's their originals. Ubisoft Originals. That's what they called it. No, it's not Ubisoft. It's fucking EA. EA Originals. Shit. That's it. It's Immortals of Avium. It's a game where you shoot people with wizard powers, I guess. It looks like ass.
Wow.
Spent more time trying to decide who fucking developed it.
Nobody's helping me. I can't remember. But yeah, it does look good. It looks like it plays like Doom-ish. It's like a full-on hell fucking FPS. It looks really cool.
It looks super sick. It looks pretty unique too. I really like his gauntlet weapon that he uses. It's very cool. Very what's the word? It's very wacky.
It's a little silly.
No, it's not. It's just not conventional. You know, it's weird.
Goofy.
It's I'm trying to think of like the style or the era that it would be from. It's a very strange looking contraption.
It looks familiar to me, like something that's like on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, I
from
bet.
something else.
I bet it's from the tip of your tongue.
Oh my god, what is up with this kid?
Because you were just like, oh, it's weird, it's wacky.
Wenzel had a Mountain Dew minutes ago.
We got Ghost Runner 2, the sequel to the famous Ghost Runner game where you just run and cut people down. It's basically Hotline Miami first-person super fast katana action.
But this one has a motorcycle now.
Yeah, and it's super sick.
It looks cool. Looks really cool. Especially whenever he's jumping out the building with the motorcycle and he reattaches himself to the side. That's straight up ripped out of Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage.
But this
because he does that.
Good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I don't know. But the first game was fun. It's just fucking overly difficult if you ask me. Next here we got the Phantom Blade Zero, a brand new game. I think it's exclusive. Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
That I don't know. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I don't remember. I don't. One of the big things I remember after the conference was Sony showed all this stuff and Microsoft sent out a screenshot. They were like, "Man, yeah, all this is coming to Xbox."
Yeah, that was my big thing. Is like they showed a lot of really cool stuff, but not
Like,
really exclusive.
even the stuff I thought would be exclusive isn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So this is weird because there's some stuff that's saying that it will be, but then also too, there's a hint at potentially later being an Xbox on Xbox.
It could be a timed exclusive.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, Phantom Blade Zero was announced as a PS5 timed console exclusive.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it
Made
looks
by-
really cool. It's a Souls-like game, which it honestly doesn't look like it plays like a Souls-like. If anything, it looks like it plays kind of similar to Ghost of Tsushima with the combat.
It looks
it looked pretty cool.
It looks super sick. I was getting Sekiro, I was getting Ghost of Tsushima vibes. The enemies or bosses, I assume some of these are boss characters. They look so sick, especially the parade dragon. That looked really cool. It looked really awesome. It got me hyped. Probably one of the coolest looking trailers. Yeah.
It was a sick trailer. Very gray. That's the only thing that I could say bad about it, but it's not really bad. It's a very gray trailer.
That's because it's part of the theme and atmosphere, Colt.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think it's bad. I don't care for the all gray. I'm a colorful person.
Well, it's not all gray
mentally.
because there's clearly some color, you fucking
Oh my
idiot.
gosh. Somebody castrate this shit. Next, we have Sword of the Sea, and it's what is it developed by the same people who made Journey?
Yeah.
God damn it. Why are you asking me all these fucking questions and not looking them up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from the visionary artist behind Abzu, The Pathless, and Journey. So yes.
Okay, very cool. Very pretty game. I'm very interested in it. It's like Journey, but Tony Hawk, because it's got like a little board thing that it's riding on.
The sword.
So keep in mind, it's being developed by Giant Squid. The people who made Journey, they're called That Game Company. That's their name.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Now they do have several That Game Company staff, so you can be rest assured. But they made the Pathless, which by the way, the Pathless was that game that we saw in the
Boogeyman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really cool. Very interested in playing Sword of the Sea because I'm a huge fan of those kinds of games, and
It's
they were
very
really
pretty.
fun.
It looks really cool.
We got the Talos Principle 2. I never played the first one, but this trailer looked cool. But I'm probably never going to play it, but it did look cool.
I've always been interested in it because I kind of like the aesthetics and how it looks. It's a puzzle game for anybody wondering. So when this was announced, I was like, I might get into it. I might. It's also under Devolver Digital, which I did not know that.
I did not know that either. Then we have a game called Neva. Is it Neva or Neva?
I think Neva. That's what I assume. It could
Yeah,
be
I would
either.
also go towards Neva.
Neva, created by the same people who brought you Grease. Grizz. Fuck. You know Grease, the famous show where they're dancing?
Oh, Grease! It's a movie, fucker.
Yeah, I know.
Grease.
I know.
Speaking of
What
Grease,
is it-
did y'all see the? Okay, there is actually a new Grease show. I think it's on Paramount right now. That the main lead male left the show, so now they have a body double in for him, but they have photoshopped the same picture of his face on all his scenes.
No, but that's hilarious.
I've not seen that. That sounds fucking good.
Yeah. I saw a video clip of said scene with Photoshop face. It's very good.
Hell yeah.
This game looks also really interesting. It has definitely some Princess Mononoke vibes to it.
Yeah, it does. It's very pretty, and definitely going to be sad.
Yeah, big dog with antlers
Fucking dies.
dies, but you get to have the baby.
Yeah, that is nice.
You have to train the baby to be the new deer wolf.
Basically,
Amen.
I assume protect
Yeah.
it. So it was
then-
very brief.
And then the next game that was announced, if you are a huge fan of the Cat Quest 1 and 2 games, they got something new for you. Cat Quest Pirates of the Caribbean. They're actually really fun games. They're simple little action RPGs that are really fun, and it's just another Cat Quest game. If you like those, you'll like this.
Yeah, it looked fun. I was gonna. I don't really know. How I never played them, but it looks fun.
And the next game on
So-
the list is the game that I care the least about.
You mean the most about?
I do not care at
This
all.
is
Like,
one of the games that Colt said had to be on here. It is not mid. He
It's-
fought me.
it's called Splatoon 4. Not really. It's a ripoff of Splatoon because it's made by Square
Yes.
Enix, which normally that's like, oh, got my attention. As soon as it said like multiplayer online thing, I toned out. I lost interest. But then they showed Splatoon ripoff stuff. I just got like, wow, it's not good.
Well, it's called
Anybody
Foam
here love
Stars.
it?
It's Foam Stars. If that gives anything away, they're shooting foam at each other.
Yeah,
It's different colors. One team is pink, the other team is blue.
and I bet those colors can change depending on whatever kind of match it is.
Yep. So, yeah, one of the characters actually looks like she's ripped out of Fortnite too.
Yeah,
I feel like they're stealing a lot of ideas from this. This is one of the games that Tanner mentioned earlier,
Yeah, this
that
was the
we-
game I highlighted.
which we did not fucking care about. It was so disappointing because, like Colt said, Square Enix name popped up, but then
Mhm.
it's just like, I'm
it's
sorry.
It's so obviously a Splatoon clone too. Like it
Yeah.
is not even remotely trying to be anything more than what if we made a multi-platform Splatoon? Like that. That's it. That's what pisses me off so much about it. Like you can make an arena shooter similar to like if you want to do the whole control aspect, whatever. But literally, you're replacing paint with foam, and you're not even, And I didn't look at the Foam Stars trailer and go, "Are you a kid or are you a squid?" They're adults.
Yeah.
Get a fucking real job.
yeah. Stop spraying soap everywhere, loser.
Yeah, yeah, they're completely fucking up the city. Yeah, like you can. I don't know. I don't know why they thought like, yeah, let's just do this. This seems like a good idea. Like, what?
It's just boring. Like just looking at it, like the idea of it, the concept is they're
Like,
just
and I'm
spraying
sorry.
soap everywhere.
Too like, companies have been trying to put out these arena style games to rival like Splatoon or Fortnite or Warzone or what have you.
They
but, like,
just
they're
they
just-
never do well. They're always
they're
like
just
dead
not-
in months.
We need to
just not-
revive dead genres. We need more rhythm-based games. We need
Yes.
RTSs. Bring them
Yes.
back.
Sure.
You're not taking the paint-based, foam-based shooter genre from Splatoon.
Yeah, you're just not.
It's just like it sucks. Because I don't know, they just can't pull them off. Now it's weird too.
I guess
because you
Square
would
Enix
think-
did also technically make a rhythm game this year, but we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that, but like it sucks too because everybody thought that you also couldn't do that with Pokemon, but Tem is actually pretty good.
Yeah, Tim is pretty fun.
And now there's a bunch of all their creature capture style games that are coming out, and they're kind of weird, but whatever.
Well, right now the big popular thing is the Pokemon Fusion.
Oh yeah, that's that fan game where they
Oh,
feed
yeah,
yeah.
the ROM.
sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also the one game where the creatures that you capture can use guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What? Did that game ever come out?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I know they're still working on it, I think. I say I know. I think they're still working on it. So keep your eyes out.
Let's see. Foam Star's ass. We showed the cool game that I was really big fan at the Devolver Direct last year. The Plucky Squire. They showed some more gameplay. It still looks amazing.
It looks awesome.
This is like high on my list of most anticipated games.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you. You be a little 2D person and then a 3D person. That's Link Between Worlds.
Oh yeah,
and
Super Mario Odyssey.
A little bit.
You're 3D and 2D.
Yeah, but you're not 2D for that much.
Oh my god!
This is obviously a main mechanic of the game.
Yeah.
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 So it looks so good.
It does look really good. I hope they show even more of it at their little.
You know
thing.
what we need to do? We need to do at some point halfway through the year, since we're halfway through the year. Later in the month, we need to do our most anticipated games for the rest of the year.
Okay.
And
we can do that on the next episode.
Sounds good.
Like the E3 game week wrap up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They showed Teardown again. Finally coming to consoles. Coming to everything.
Teardown's coming.
Probably not Switch. Yeah. I don't know. But Teardown's finally coming. I've always enjoyed the gameplay I've seen because I just love the way everything's destructive. It reminds me of Red Faction, Guerrilla. And I just want to play it. It looks fun.
So for those who don't know, Teardown is a game where it's like a heist game, but you have to kind of create a path and tear shit down so that you can. So when the heist is over, you have a way to get out or whatever. Yeah,
and it's very voxely.
Yeah, I've heard great things about it, and it's very cool to see it come to PlayStation. So,
and the next thing, this was the biggest thing.
Biggest surprise.
Which is so weird because it's in the middle of the fucking show, but whatever.
This, like, as soon as this happened, I got light in the head and I could feel all the blood rush to my penis or something. I don't know. It just left the upper parts of my body. I screamed until I almost passed out. I was so excited just because I saw Snake. It didn't kick in that it's still Konami.
Yeah.
Until later.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was still very excited.
Yeah.
This is crazy. They're making it. It's called Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. It's not called Metal Gear Solid 3.
Metal Gear Solid Triangle.
Yeah.
Well,
Snake
they're using
Eater.
the Delta symbol, but yeah.
It's a triangle.
Okay.
And
Project Triangle.
Did it have a release time frame, or did they just say it?
No, this game is 3 years away.
Okay. Yeah. The one that does have a release time frame is the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, which comes with Metal Gears 1 and 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, the original Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this because I don't know if y'all know this. Pretty fucking hard to play Metal Gear if you're not emulating.
Yeah, and you gotta buy fucking stupid ass copies. I wish it was the fucking GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, but
what is that? Is that Twin Snakes?
Yeah.
Maybe maybe that will be on Volume 2.
That's true. I just love the Metal Gear games, and this is a great way to finally get them into people's hands. And it's also a great way for us to actually play them, so maybe we can do more episodes with them.
Yeah, this is definitely what I mean. Granted, I did earlier, or actually last year, I bought Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 for my Japanese PlayStation 2, but this will be a way easier way to play them because I can read English.
Fuck yes.
Not Japanese. But maybe I play both, do a little compare contrast.
I'm gonna force you both to play them.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely buying this. This is a day one purchase for me.
Thank you, Konami, for making games again. What if the Metal Gear Solid Delta is just another pachinko machine?
I'll play it. I love gambling.
I would play it. I would say thank you.
That's a pain.
I would say thank you. Can I have a little bit more? And they'd be like, you sure can. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, pachinko machine. That probably actually already exists.
Yeah, probably.
And then I'd ask them too if we could get some Metal Gear Solid Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they'd be like, okay.
Whoa, actually that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
I would actually try to.
I summon Solid Snake.
Jesus, that scared me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The Master Collection comes out this fall.
Kunai with chain.
Great. Next up, we got the Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which is the Grand Blue RPG that's been worked on for fucking years.
Cole, I want to just come in real quick. There is already a Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater Pachinko machine.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Grand Blue Fantasy is RPGs finally stuff we've had for it in the past has been gotcha games, I think.
This is one of the games Colt added.
Yes, it is, because I'm really excited. It reminds me of Tales of Arise visually. It's a beautifully looking action RPG. It's not turn-based from the trailer, I don't think. But it still looks great. It's fucking Grand Blue Fantasies always look beautiful. So I'm very excited to play this game whenever it finally comes out. Hopefully it does well. But we'll have to see. Next, we have Towers of Agazba, which is a resource management Shadow of the Colossus baby, where you
Also, sorry, go ahead.
Where you jump on these giant creatures that fly through the sky, walk around or whatever, and you get the resources off their backs. It's really interesting concept.
Yeah, I kind of got Breath of the Wild vibes from this too.
Yeah, with the glider and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, but I put it on here because it kind of stuck out a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks a little rough. It needs some more time in the oven, but the concept sounds really cool.
Not too bad.
Next up, we got Final Fantasy 16. They showed it finally. This trailer was fucking awesome. It's still Final Fantasy 16. Don't really have to say much else about it. I'm going to be jerking off to it in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I was about to say it comes out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Alan Wake 2, finally, they showed it to us. It's coming out this October. And you have two protagonists as Alan
and Wake.
Alan and Wake. I can't remember the woman's name, but it's a police officer that has two different storylines that you can play at any, like, you can choose who's you want to play first. I fucking love Alan Wake 1. I recently played it at the beginning of this year. It's fucking beautiful, fun time, scary, made me shid. Love it. So I'm very excited for Alan Wake 2.
The character who you play as is Saga Anderson, an FBI agent.
Yeah. So you got Saga and Alan, and you're both going to be doing something. I don't really know what the story's about. The trailer felt like it didn't really give you much story related.
Oh, well, from this it says Saga Anderson is sent to Bright Falls to investigate murders, which I imagine there's some cult-like stuff going on.
I mean, Bright Falls is the name of the place in the first game, is it not?
Yes.
Okay, well, if it's Bright Falls, it will be about the murders that Alan committed, but they weren't really murders because it was monsters attacking him, but they took over the bodies of the humans. So I'm curious about that now that I think about it. If that is the case.
I mean, in the trailer too, it looks like people wearing some outfits and cult-like stuff. I mean, yeah, so I don't know. Cold about this cult.
Very cool.
Could not give a lesser of a shit about Alan Wake.
Oh my god! It's because Tanner can't handle scary games.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me in even the slightest way.
Oh my gosh!
I'm kind of offended now.
Well, you know Tanner, he doesn't like good things, so it's okay. Next we have
I'm not gonna let this go.
It's gonna be this is my new personality. Y'all got me to like Last of Us. I'm not liking Alan Wake.
Whatever.
Oh well,
dude.
okay. Hold on a minute. Really? You don't think we can get you? All right. Let's write this down. Lads play Alan Wake.
I'm honestly not opposed because I really enjoy.
I'm not opposed either.
How long is Alan Wake?
It's like
I need to replay
15 hours, I think.
It's not long. Not that long.
But next up, we got Assassin's Creed Mirage. Finally got a release date for this October. So this October is pretty pretty busy. There's another game. I can't remember what the third one is, but 3 games in October. Pretty nice. Mirage, you play as a character that's in fucking a good bit of the games. I cannot remember his fucking name, but it's really cool
Is
stuff.
is it Altair? No, it's not.
No.
Basim?
Basim, yes. You play as him. And it's just some really cool shit going on there. And I'm very interested in seeing the story because he was very cool in the fucking games he was in, which I can't remember exactly which games he was in.
I don't remember him.
It was Odyssey or the Viking one. I can't remember specifically which one. Or the Egyptian one. I can't remember.
Oh my god, hold on. I gotta figure this out.
Maybe it was Brotherhood 2. I don't know.
No, because he was actually first introduced in because he couldn't have fuck.
There's a lot of time traveling and like
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, because it says maybe he was introduced in Valhalla?
Yeah, he was in Valhalla.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So you get to follow the events with him. Yeah, we were a little lost there, but we found in Jesus Christ as our savior. Very cool game.
Yeah, because I enjoy like kind of the time stuff because like sometimes like you forget because like so many of the characters are so detached from each other because of the fact that they happen like centuries later. Like this takes place in 9th century Baghdad, which is way before like characters like Ezio or Connor.
Yep.
So yeah, just saying.
Damn, y'all know way more about fucking Assassin's Creed than I do.
It's a really fun game.
Y'all just fucking saying names.
I've only beaten one of them, and I still know a pretty good bit about them.
I played Brotherhood, I played Revelations, and I played 3, and then I got really into the lore, so I was curious. So I remember looking stuff up. I just kind of dropped off from it and never played anything ever again. But I've been
the new
wanting
ones
to
are
play
the best
them.
ones.
I've been wanting to play Valhalla. I've been wanting to play Origins. I've been wanting to play Odyssey.
Super Mario.
Holy shit.
What?
This just in.
What?
I can buy the Metal Gear Solid pachinko machine right now.
How much?
$1,900.
Do it right now.
I can pay in 24 it.
Do it.
Oh, local pickup in Connecticut. I don't even know what that
Oh.
fucking is.
No, never mind. Up next, we have Ultros, a very beautiful, vibrant, side-scrolling game that just...
Wait, did you talk about Revenant Hill?
Fuck, I skipped it. We'll get to that next. Ultros looks really fucking beautiful, really cool.
It's very trippy, very cool art style.
Psychedelic.
It's very psychedelic. I can't really think of anybody other than like you're talking about maybe like kind of oh gosh, that type of sci-fi art that maybe 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite surrealist.
Yeah, it's very surrealist. I don't want to say Kirby, but Kirby is definitely a part of that kind of style. It's very cool.
Yeah, that pink little guy.
Yeah, that guy. It looks super sick. I'm very excited. I love stylistic games.
And something that I skipped over on accident. We have Revenant Hill, made by the same people that brought you Night in the Woods. And you play as a little kitty cat yet again. I think you play as a kitty cat. Do you play as a kitty cat?
I mean, they just showed the cat in the trailer. It was just a trailer, but it uses the same art style. So,
yeah, the cat has the exact same head as the cat from Night in the Woods that you play as.
Yep.
I think it's really cute. I like it. And I really love the Night in the Woods, so I'm excited for this.
That's a game I really want to play because it seems like it would be something right up my alley, and I just never played it.
It's a very chill, aesthetic, fun time with some spooky stuff. No spoilers. Dragon's Dogma 2 fucking came out of nowhere to me, honestly.
They already announced this.
I know, but I was not expecting gameplay or a game that's this fucking far along to be shown because I thought when they announced it, whenever they did, that they barely had anything to show.
I gotcha.
But they showed a good bit, and it still looks, and not still looks, it looks fantastic. I didn't get into Dragon's Dogma 1, but everybody praises it as the best RPG ever made. So I'm very excited to see what's going on here. Plus, it's made by Capcom, and let's be honest here, Capcom has been killing it.
Yeah, their track
Yeah.
record lately has just been insane.
Really
so.
solid. It's fucking crazy.
I love
will
you,
say-
Capcom.
To Dragon's Dogma, there's a surprising amount of people that me and you, Colt, knew like in middle school, high school that played Dragon's which is funny. I don't know why that's like the game for some reason that pops into my head from that era.
Yeah, it's weird.
Also
I
should
own it
mention
on
Revenant.
Switch.
Should also mention Revenant Hill. You do play as the cat, and the cat's name is Twigs.
That's a good name.
Very good name.
Next up, we got something big for the Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Biggest reveal.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Help Wanted 2. Oh my god.
Can't wait
Cue
to
the
meet
screaming.
you. The part of the Outlaw family and their
I was trying to do the scream.
Yeah, I did too. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played them, never will.
I put
What?
it on here because I thought it'd be fun to talk
Yeah.
about.
You'll
Anybody
never
here-
play them, Colt.
I mean, I probably will, but not with my not willingly.
We gotta play one for the Backlog Boys. Let's be real.
We should play the first Five Nights at Freddy game before the movie.
Okay, actually,
Fuck. Yeah, we will.
yeah, right. Yeah, okay, we're doing it. That's a Backlog Boys promise.
Yeah.
And we never break those.
And then first up, or not first up, but next up, after how
Crazy
many
you would say
years-
first up after 25
I know,
fucking
but-
games.
I was going to say this, that the first game that Bungie is developing after Destiny 1 all the way back in 2013 and then Destiny 2 in 2017 is fucking Marathon. It's a series that they originally worked on in the 90s. It was a first-person shooter, and they're remaking it. It was a CG trailer, but it looked really cool. And maybe it's some kind of online fighting game, not fighting game, but like FPS.
Look,
I can't tell what kind of it is.
It's Bungie. I'll give it a shot. But don't
know-
Destiny-fy it.
We were, it was
Destiny's
funny
good.
because we were talking about Destiny is good, especially
Yeah, but it's
now.
just too much.
for you.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were just talking about like making like new or arena or online games. If anybody could possibly do it, it's Bungie,
Yep.
and it's coming back with a game like Marathon. Yeah, they could probably pull it off.
We'll
If
see.
anyone knows how to make good online games, it's fucking Bungie. They're Halo.
Yeah.
They're fucking Destiny.
And to be fair, like Destiny 2, like post after all this, I mean, it's pretty damn good. And then this game, or from the CG, I mean, the style and just how it, like the aesthetic, it looks pretty cool.
You honestly probably can say it's like a Bungie style because I thought it was Destiny 2 content.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought it was like some sort of like weird like new game type in Destiny 2.
Just very, very interested in seeing what happened here. You there, Wenzel? Yeah, he cut out. Fuck.
Wenzel!
What? You can't hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you. Did you say something when I asked if you were there?
I said yes.
Oh, I didn't
yeah,
hear you.
yeah. It didn't pop up on Discord.
Maybe open your ears.
You're good now. Destiny 2, they announced the final shape, which I think is this the final DLC of this arc?
That I don't know. I don't.
Either
know why
way,
you keep
we're
asking-
fine.
I don't know why you keep asking me these questions
Anyway,
when you didn't look them up.
New Destiny 2 DLC. Cade is back. He's healed. put together. It looks like you're in the place where you fought the big bug bitch in the Shadow Realm. I
Queen
don't
Bee.
know. We'll see. I don't know. And then finally, something that like, ooh, after watching Spider-Verse, I need this game and I need
Hold
it
on,
now.
before you talk about it, I just looked it up. Oh my god. The final shape will be the last chapter of this saga, but not the end of Destiny 2 as a whole.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's all I have to say.
Spider-Man 2, it's coming out this fall. I'm gonna shit my pants. I love Spider-Man, the first game. I love Morales, both fantastic games. And this, I think it was like 20 minutes of gameplay, or at least like 15.
Yeah, it was like the last 15 minutes.
It was so fucking good. I was like heavily breathing, like freaking out the way, like how action packed it was. It was so fucking cool. We got fucking Peter Parker's new Venom suit, which honestly could be better. I'm not a huge fan of the Venom suit, but it's still really cool.
Venom!
And then you got Miles being Miles. You love him.
You have
It's just-
Craven.
Craven is the fucking one of the bad guys, at least, because there's definitely not just gonna be one.
I mean,
that-
we also get to see the lizard. so.
Yeah, we get to see Lizard chilling in the water. He's growing. He ate a lot of fishies, and now he's getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Spider-Man, man. What's not to love about it? I'm very excited for
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
It's really cool because we get to see, just like in the movie and in the comics, a personality change. As soon as Peter gets the symbiote, he gets brutal as hell. Whenever he talks, he's less jokey and more aggressive. He occasionally says "we," which I think is funny because it's very obvious he's saying that about Venom. There's also a part in there where Miles confronts Peter, and it's with the symbiote, but it looks like it sets up for like a boss fight, which I think that's going to happen is Miles fighting Venom. I think that'd be super sick.
Yeah, I definitely think that's how this game ends. Is them
The death of Spider-Man.
maybe?
Well, you have the also too, like it's kind of weird that there's two Spider-Man in this universe because usually and I think in the comics, I think Miles takes over because Spider-Man dies.
Well,
And then
I don't want to get into spoilers for Across the Spider-Verse,
We're not gonna.
but when we're not gonna, but they make a point. Because all Spider-Man content now is, this is no spoiler. It's just Sony's strategy is interlinked in some way.
yeah.
And there is
Yeah.
a comment made in Across the Spider-Verse that would lead you to believe that Miles and Peter will fight.
And then also too, in Into the Spider-Verse, which this isn't really a spoiler because it happens in the very beginning of the movie, Spider-Man dies.
Yeah. And it's a 5-year-old movie.
Yeah, and that's how Miles becomes the new I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm excited. And did they give a release date or did they just say fall?
They just said fall. It was just a general statement.
Yeah.
So
So
maybe
I
they
meant,
can push it.
obviously this is Sony's big holiday game. So you're probably looking end of October, early November, I would say. But yeah, I'm fucking stoked. Miles Morales is still like one of my favorite games of the decade. It's fucking incredible. Also, the fact that the map is 2 times the size of the original game. Hell yeah, sign me
I'm
up.
super excited to explore the just like normal neighborhoods
Yeah.
because we got a taste of it in the gameplay.
Yeah, I'm super pumped because I feel like that map in the first game is fucking huge. So crank it up, baby.
Crank it, and you can swing through that map really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, didn't they say too that you can swap between Miles and Peter?
Yeah, you can seamlessly swap between them.
And depending on like the situation, you'll get pulled into the other story or something.
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm really excited.
very excited. I need to beat Miles Morales.
Oh, Miles
Yeah, you
Morales
do.
is fucking
It's
incredible.
really fun, really short, just all around great time.
Yeah, it's a baby game, which is why I beat it.
Yeah, you beat it in 30 minutes because that's what Tanner does. But that's all the games that the showcase that we're talking about because the rest of them were not for me. They announced another fucking gotcha game.
Yeah!
MMO. They announced another MMO. It's not, I don't care about those, so we didn't put them here.
They did VR games too.
And VR games, which there were some really cool VR games. It's just, I'm jealous because I'm not paying $600 for VR 2.
Oculus Quest 3 comes out for $500.
I'm good. I'll wait.
All right,
That's not all
Meta
for
Quest.
the summer events because we've got some lists for you of what's coming up. First up, we got Guerrilla Collective Showcase June 7th. It's a bunch of smaller games from smaller devs.
Yeah, that actually, because this episode will go up on the 7th. So,
It's
Yep.
coming out today.
Yep.
And I really I didn't watch last year's, but I looked at what was announced for it. There was a lot of games on there that were good.
Yeah, the Guerrilla Collective Showcase is usually like a fun time. I remember when E3 was like more of an event and more, instead of it being spread out across a fucking week, it was like 2 days. We would usually throw on the Guerrilla Collective and like have it on in the background while we did other stuff.
Yeah, I remember when it would be on, I would see stuff on there. I'd be like, what the fuck was that? And I'd have to look it up and be super attached.
It's some cool shit. I'm really excited to watch this. Very nice. Then we got the Devolver Direct, The Return of Volvi on June 8th. I'm sad I didn't watch last year's, but hopefully I'll be able to watch this one this year. I don't know.
You didn't watch Devolver's Direct last year?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
That
I'm
doesn't
almost
seem right.
positive you did because I think we watched it at my house.
What happened in it, story-wise?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Don't fucking ask me.
Don't ask
Also,
me
what a
that.
stupid fucking sentence. What happened during this developers press conference, story-wise? What the fuck does that mean?
Because the Devolver.
I know what you're talking about. It's just a
We know
dumb
what you're
sentence.
talking about, Colt. Okay, Jesus Christ, can you calm down? We're talking about the Return of Volvi now.
I think we did watch that one together, but I missed the last one before last.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No,
No, you didn't. You've been.
you definitely didn't.
You know the story.
Yeah, no, Colt, you've definitely have seen, because I've seen all of them, so I know for a fact you've seen all of them.
I've seen all of them, and every time we've seen them together.
Yeah, we watch them together.
Why do you remove us from your memory? Do you like us?
It's PTSD, trauma.
I think
Colt, do
the
you remember
last.
when we watched I Think You Should Leave on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Are you sure?
Because we didn't.
But I think the last one was them. It was the main lady who usually is they're experimenting on or whatever, but they were doing like not a legit sales pitch, but they were still doing like it was like she felt normal relatively or something. But then some batshit crazy stuff happens maybe towards the end.
Oh, well,
That's
that
like
sounds like all of them.
Yeah,
Wenzel.
that does sound like every Devolver
Anyway,
Direct.
Devolver Digital Return of Volvi. We get to see the classic mascot come back
Yep.
after a long hiatus. Volvi, the Vole, with his big arm and then little hand. Other arm,
Yep.
little arm.
Everybody remembers Volvi.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure do. Very excited
So it's
for
very
it.
Very
But the
cool.
next event on the same day, June 8th, is Summer Game Fest, which I'd argue is probably the biggest. Event.
It's the big one. I would.
This is where
Yeah,
all the
this is big.
meat's at. Jeff Keighley is spanking us and feeding us honey, and I love it. I'm very excited for the Summer Game Fest. I love it every single year. It's small
Can
E3.
somebody isolate that audio of Colt saying Jeff Keighley is spanking us and feeding us honey?
Feeding us honey.
And send that to him, please.
Is that not a bad? Is that a good thing? Is that not good?
I'll let you be the judge because I personally enjoy that, and I would love for
Okay.
Jeff Keighley to hear it.
Fuck. We got the Wholesome Direct on June 10th. It's just a bunch of cutesy style games that are wholesome games.
Yeah, the wholesome direct is actually usually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
They usually have a lot of indie stuff that ends up being right up at least my alley. So
Me too.
All of our alleys, they always look pretty good.
Oh, it's thundering. But anyways, next up we got the Xbox showcase with Starfield Direct.
yeah,
Back to back. After just shitting on them for like 40 minutes at the beginning, I'm very excited for this. Hopefully they show something good here.
I
aka
want Phil Spencer to get up live on camera again or on stage and apologize. Hands in
I want him to
apologizing for
bark.
Redfall. And I want him to pay me for losing in our fantasy league.
Hey, tell me if y'all have heard this one before. I really think Microsoft has to have a go at showing here.
But they do. They really do.
They do.
They
really
do. Just
Like, I
funny
feel like
that they
it's more
always
important
do.
this year than like any year before.
Microsoft is just the fucking cockroach that won't go away.
I mean, it's fucking Microsoft, man. They're never going away. They're rich as shit.
Let me take care of that.
Yeah, wait, watch this.
Watch
Yeah,
this space.
Bezos,
Let me cook.
nuke
Stocks
it.
plummet after Wenzel Wilkie comes out and says Phil Spencer spanked me.
What the fuck? I'm very excited for this showcase.
I'm more excited for the Starfield part.
Same,
Yeah, me too.
because I love Bethesda games, and
Well, I
so-
say I don't know. I want to see. I just want to see stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited for both, but I'm Starfield soon.
yeah, that's this year, this fall, I think.
Yeah,
But
and we've seen like nothing, and it's
I'm
been in development
assuming-
for fuck. We were told about Starfield in 2017 before we did our first E3 show for AYCH, and here we are still talking about fucking Starfield 6 years later.
Yeah.
Show me the fucking game, Todd.
I mean, we did see gameplay.
We have seen gameplay.
Barely any.
Yeah, it wasn't
There was like a
much.
whole 30.
I mean, yeah, it was 30 minutes, but in comparison to every planet you can visit, it wasn't much.
Yeah. Also,
all I know, I need
we've
to
known
know
about this game
Starfield
for
2.
the public have known about this game for at least 6 years.
I need a Starfield 2 confirmation now.
Please.
Yeah.
Also, I think I'm gonna guess that Gears of War 6 is shown here. 'Cause
Ooh.
it's
What's
been
my
some
what's
time.
my big
Man, oof. Okay.
Oh yeah, fuck. Big obvious one. Fable. They're definitely showing Fable.
Yeah, they're
'cause
definitely
there
showing
was a
Fable.
teaser. They showed
have
a keyboard with glitter all over it after he found glitter around. Because in the first game, Fable games, you could follow trails for the quests.
Well, yeah, you could do that in all the Fable games, but yeah.
But still, that's Fable. Fable's coming up.
Yeah, so Fable can't be like your big thing.
Depending on how much they have for it.
So I'm gonna say Gear 6 is probably a fucking good call. Actually,
Gear.
I'm gonna go a different route. It's not Gear 6. It's just called Gears of War.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
man.
if they do a Gears,
Reboot,
I think
baby.
I think it would be a teaser. I don't think they're gonna reboot because I think Gears of
Oh,
War 5
no.
did really well. Like, it
Yeah,
did
5
really
was
good.
considered like one of the best Gears games ever.
Yeah, I think they're
So-
rebooting, baby.
so I
Or
think-
maybe remaking the first one.
I think they're
Even
gonna
though
do
the
Gears
first
of-
one's already been remade.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they're going to do Gears of War 6, but it's going to be a brief teaser, not showing too much, but it's going to get some fans screaming out of their dicks.
Painful.
As for anything, I can't remember anything Microsoft has announced.
They
Ever.
have Perfect Dark,
I
Oh yeah,
was
the
gonna-
quadruple A.
maybe that.
the world's first quadruple. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Scalebound coming back.
Oh
Jesus.
God. I'll just say Gears. That seems like a safe bet.
Yeah. Colt kind of killed it.
Wow, copy.
I mean, what else? You can't show another fucking Halo.
No, you
just
can't.
put one out. What else do they have that would be like huge on that scale?
Forza
Halo
Horizon
Infinite
6.
2.
But we already know the new Forza game's coming out soon.
Oh yeah, that is
Forza Motorsport.
icky. Yeah, Xbox, you got to show up or fucking sell yourself to someone else. Please.
They may have the Persona 3 remake. That is like the hot rumor.
I hope it's not exclusive, but if they do show it, I'll be happy.
We'll see.
Next, we have the PC Gaming Show on June 11th. I don't care about this, but I know there are people that do care about it because
real nerds.
Yeah, it's just PC parts and shit. I don't give a damn. I want video game.
Everybody, we're showing the new NVIDIA GTX 4090 Ti. It is releasing. We are releasing 12 of these into the wild for $10,000.
I'll only care if you show, you're like, everybody, we're announcing boobies too. We've got 4 boobies now. And it's 4 boobs instead of 2. And then we got the Ubisoft Forward event on June 12th.
Yeah.
Just Dance.
It'll be okay.
That cool.
But at the Ubisoft Forward event, they're going to have the Pandora, Avatar Pandora game.
Hopefully they show off Avatar and give us like a release window. Obviously Assassin's Creed. I
think Avatar misses this year. I'm just going to be honest.
No, they're showing it.
I hope they miss too, just to fuck over Colt and the
no.
I think Avatar feels like a next summer game. It's either going to miss this year or they're going to show it and be like, and this game comes out in August. No in between.
Man. Sorry, I'm just holding back because I looked up quickly predictions out there, and there's some that I did not even think about or didn't even really fucking remember. So number 1 right here is Machine Games will show off a cinematic trailer for Indiana Jones.
Oh shit!
Ah shit! I completely forgot
because
there was an Indiana Jones game being made.
There was a teaser in January 2021, and it was revealed that Machine helm of that. So with the upcoming Indiana Jones movie, they might nod to that by something.
Oh yeah.
They say maybe Avowed might be shown. Who knows? Hellblade 2.
Yeah, that's going to be shown 100%.
Hellblade 2 has to make an appearance because they haven't said anything for a while. So there's that. Maybe a new season of Halo Infinite gameplay there. The Indiana Jones one was really what I wanted to talk about or mention because it just completely fucking threw me off.
Yeah, I completely forgot that even existed until you just mentioned it.
Also, too, there's a thing on here that says Redfall makes an appearance with news on this.
Oh no.
I doubt that.
You do not do that.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's a wild thing. But hey, you know what? If Machine Games is doing Indiana Jones, it could be cool.
Yeah, if it's good. I just hope. I have hope. It's good. But I hate to rush through. I kind of rushed through some of this. It's also because it's thundering pretty crazy outside right now. And I want to be able to make sure we get this audio for you. That's all that we have on the dock. That's all the dock. Everything.
It's over. It's done. We're done.
And this is going to be till it's over. And it's far from over. Y'all remember that song, Drake, 2009?
No.
I don't listen to Drake.
You didn't listen to Drake 14 years ago?
No.
No wonder you got bullied. Well, Colt, roll us into the fucking pluggies.
My name Colt. Follow me on Twitter, Colty00. But Tanner, please do the rest of the plugs. I'm tired.
No. Tanner said you do the plug.
I said roll us into the plug.
All right, I'll do the good old college try. You can follow us on Twitter, Call of Duty, Backlog BoyZ with a Z.
What?
And you can listen to every episode on the Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, every catcher you
Tanner,
think of.
Jesus Christ.
You can follow us on Twitter at Backlog BoyZ Pod, boys with the Z. Listen to us on the AYCH Extra feed, Extra XTRA on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast. We're probably on other stuff. I don't fucking know. You can follow the main feed at AYCH Podcast. This past Monday, we just released Summer of Fisting. We had a hoot and a half recording that, so go check that out. And we have a lot of stuff coming out. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Our next episode, Backlog BoyZ, actually is going to be our like E3 Summer Games Fest week wrap up show, talking about everything. So that will be a lot of fun. I'm sure we'll have a ton of news to talk about there. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Tanner1495.
I'm Wenzel. Thank you for listening. You can follow me on Twitter at Wenzel Wookie. You can follow our Instagram at World of Wenzel. You can follow my Bookstagram, Wenzel Banters, and you can possibly check out my store, worldofwenzel.bigcartel.com. It might be open. If it's not, I'm sorry. It'll be open soon.
Just break in.
I have the links for everything. So go check that out. Go check everything out. Go check everyone out. Thank you.
Do yourself a favor, hit the Dougie, and play some video games. That's it.